station so hot, it's cool.
You don't know. You're listening to 98.9.
98.9 Win FM.
Let's Get Real on Win FM. Hi, this is Lavi. Let's Get Real, Wednesday nights at 8 on Win FM. Get ready for an hour of real talk that will keep you engaged and informed, bringing you insights, the hottest topics of the moment, and perspectives that matter from the runway to the political arena. Real Talk with Lavi covers it all. Let's Get Real, Wednesday nights at 8 on Win FM. Let's Get Real on Win FM. Hi, this is Lavi. Let's Get Real, Wednesday nights at 8 on Win FM. Get ready for an hour of real talk that will keep you engaged and informed, bringing you insights, the hottest topics of the moment, and perspectives that matter from the runway to the political arena. Real Talk with Lavi covers it all. Let's Get Real, Wednesday nights at 8 on Win FM. pleasant good evening to you. Once again, this is a beautiful Wednesday right here in St. Kitts and Nevis. This is your girl, lovely, lavish Lavi. And trust me, tonight I walk into the studio and I feel as beautiful as I am looking here, people. I'm telling you, Win FM 2025. Y'all better get ready for us. I'm telling you, oh my God, I feel so professional in here. And if you're looking at me right now, you should see a difference. I'm feeling wonderful. I don't know what is happening, but I could see what is happening. And whatever they are doing behind the scenes down here at Win FM. Hey, guys, yeah, you're doing a wonderful job. I'm really expecting great things and to continue to be a part of this lovely studio, 98.9 FM. St. Kitts and Nevis, you don't know your girl, from the island of St. Kitts, if you're on the internet. Yes, it's good to always stay where you're at, people. Remember, this is no longer just St. Kitts. We connected worldwide. People want to know where you're from, and they want to know that, oh, so they speak down there? Yeah, man. Yes, yes. Anywhere I go, the Jamaicans, oh, make you not talk like us, you sound like us. So you see how it is? It's very important to let people know your island. And this is how I represent it tonight. Tonight, I'm going to be having a guest. He's going to be joining me shortly. He's a DJ, he's a businessman, and he's over there, up there in Florida. And we are going to be talking about the vision for entertainment here in St. Kitts and Nevis. In the meantime, I want to connect with the folks right here on the grounds. I understand that they're having the cricket match, the West Indies cricket match. I saw some of the young ladies over there at the Marriott, and those girls look like real superstars. I'm so impressed with them. Yeah. I'm also a sport lover as well. Unfortunately, I can't get up there tonight. But it's really good to know that females, they're being a part of the sports and in the professional setting. So big up yourself, West Indies, and big up all the players. Nevis, good night to you. Good night, the Leeward Islands. Good night, Windward Islands. Wherever you are, under the sounds of lovely, lavish Lavi. It's good to have you here. Please share the page, tag a friend, let everyone know that this is the station. This is the place to be on Real Talk with Lavi, as we bring nothing but absolutely homegrown. We don't care where you're from, where you live, how much money you have, what job you have. It doesn't matter. Once you are a native of St. Kitts and Nevis, lovely, lavish Lavi is coming for you. And you can also come and look for lovely, lavish Lavi. If you want to be a part of this show, you can actually call Win FM or come down to the Sand Complex and, tell them, hey, I really like the Real Talk show. We need you guys to come on board and just, show your appreciation. Let us know what we're doing to be a part to make this show grow even better than it was before. As I said, 2025 is going to be a different energy. We really want to show a difference and get on out in the community. And this is why we chose to actually take a look, a dive into the entertainment world right here in St. Kitts and Nevis. A lot of them want encouragement. A lot of them need help. And we want to create this platform this evening to let them know that help start from where? Self. Yes. So once again, a pleasant good evening. Mr. Glenboy, if you're hearing me, you can also come in, give us a call and join in the conversation. I know you're on the line, so if you're hearing me right now, you can also come on in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're hearing, I know you can feel a difference. I tell you, I'm feeling a difference. Everything is so good. I don't have to put on the helmet on my head no more. Yeah, there must be something else. Every time you come, you have to put on this big old helmet. We don't have to do that anymore, so I feel wonderful. I don't have to put on any helmet on me tonight. Good night, someone say, I'm waiting on you coming. Oh, with the boss, right? Yeah, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Glenbo, if you're hearing me, I'm waiting for your call. If you're hearing me, I'm waiting for your call. He's on. I'm not hearing him.
Hello.
Hey, Glenbo, how are you?
Bless evening, bless evening. Great, thank you.
Glenbo, I have to tell you this before we start, right?
Okay.
I just walk in here to Win FM. And trust me, Glenbo, I think tonight is going to be a great start for what we're going to be talking about because I have already seen some changes in the studio where I feel like I'm on the big screen. Really, really great changes. The clarity, everything is just so different, and I really feel proud to be a part of this radio station. That everything takes time to grow, but it was a pleasure walking in here because I didn't have a clue, and I'm just pleased. So if you see me all excited, yeah, I walked into that fire.
I got you. I got you.
Yes.
The compliment, compliments to each and everybody who had a hand in that.
Mr. Glenbo, let the public know who you are, where you're from.
Okay. Well, first of all, blessed good evening to all the viewers and listeners of Win FM. My name is Glenville Hobson, go by the name of DJ Glenbo. Born and raised inside of McKnight, Upper Shah Avenue on the corner of Thompson Street and Upper Shah Avenue. So I basically used to carry two addresses, 12 Shah Avenue and 12 Thompson Street. One of few, I think, who could do that because of where your house located. It was exactly on the corner, so proud of that. Sometimes when I get in trouble, I carry 12 Thompson Street. Another time I used to carry 12 Shah Avenue. Just to be disgusting. But anyway, I migrated to St. Thomas with Virgin Islands at 14 and then moved to Miami where we are presently at right now in 1994. So from 94 I've been living here in Miami. And I was approached by the Macton family to DJ about DJing. So I started in 2005 as a hype man, or some people say a mic man, hyping up the energy, the crowd, what have you. But I started on radio before going into clubs and stuff like that. So I also have a radio background in terms of I've DJs on about 7 radio stations, underground stations right here in Miami. The most popular one would be Mix 96 with famous DJ Khaled. Used to be on that radio station as well. Yes. Washifier, who with Major Lazer. Matter of fact, he was in St. Kitts, 2023, if I'm not mistaken, into 24 Carnival. I think it was Inception Fest. They had him. So people will be familiar with him performing for Inception Fest. And also Giselle the Waxy one, who is also a host in Trinidad. She lives in Miami, but she normally hosts big shows in Trinidad. And recently she did co-host in Antigua for the a big set they had for one of their carnivals, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, I used to rub shoulders with those guys.
Wow.
So that was that's the biggest radio station I could basically say I have played on and was a part of.
So
Glenn, most of the Jamaican artists, reggae artists, like big names, when they come to Miami to perform, like for best of the best, that's the station that they normally come to and do interviews and stuff like that. So that's a brief summary of my background in terms of moving here to Miami.
Nice. So because of the discussion that we are going to be having tonight, about the vision for entertainment here in St. Kitts and Nevis, how was it for you as a young man getting into the entertainment, the starting grounds? What were some of the challenges or maybe things that that you will have had to get to adjust to be in the game and to be where you're at today?
Okay, well, to be honest with you, I came from a musical background, musical family. And then my first drummer, Bobby Jones, Bobby
Oh,
J,
Bobby
sorry,
J.
Bobby J Hobson. Yeah, Bobby J Hobson. Yeah, that's my cousin.
Okay.
I also have two half brothers, one pass, which is Vincent Charles and Valley Charles. They Vincent is still alive. Valley who passed from cancer, but Vincent used to be the percussionist for Neil Diamond. I don't know if you remember 1976, 77, the movie Convoy with Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
The truck driver, the 40-foot truck driver that who played in that movie. That's my brother. That's my half brother.
Oh, wow.
Though he was also a steel pan player for Coca Cola up Spot Street. Remember they used to have the band house.
Yes.
My yeah. So my background in terms of music is it went through the family. I'm also related to Mention from Sugar Band. All right.
Oh, nice.
One of the lead singer for the band in Exodus HD in Anguilla, latest. He's also a cousin of mine. So like I said, music went deep in my vein. So when like I said, I always had music. When I moved to Miami, I didn't have music in no close no way in my thought of being a DJ or even playing in a band or anything like that.
Yeah.
So happened that the kind of person I like to be around fun people. I like to make jokes. You could call me a comedian at times, a comedian at times. I just love to be happy. I love to see people happy and just love good vibes.
Nice.
And now I'm making a lot of jokes at Fancy Loaf Lounge, right? The Fancy Loaf back in the day is a place where we just used to meet up all Kittitians, Divisions, Antiguans, VI crew. No matter what island you're from, you were just a hub for nice entertainment on a weekend. You're dumbing a plane and people just talking a lot of nonsense and what have you. And the Mac 10 family, like I said, they lost a son and they was thinking about moving to Atlanta. And the lead of the group, Daddy Bam, he said, yo, Glenbo, you have a kind of humor about you that will be good for in this DJ thing. So I said, well, what you mean? He said, well, like a hype man, you know? He said, we don't come on the radio with us. And if you like it, you could stick with it because we're going to be moving to Atlanta. But our brother, which is Claudia, the younger brother, he's gonna be here. He's gonna take over the whole sound system of Mac 10. And I would like you to, join him and just be his hype man and stuff like that. So I said yes. Still not taking it seriously. And about 2 weeks after, I'm at the same fancy loaf, and this guy said, "Hey, we're going to the radio station." And I tell you, butterfly starting inside of me because, like, I all the time I thinking that was just cock and they serious.
Right,
So I was nervous. You understand?
Right.
And we left and went to the station. Now they're driving in front of me. The funny thing is, I'm waiting for like a car to cut in front of me so I could make a U-turn and go back to the bakery because, like I said, I'm the butterflies and I ain't ready for this. I just told him yes, but I really and truly didn't really, want to go. But I had told him yes. And I said, you know what? Let me just go and see what it is. And when I went, start to, I did listening what's going on, trying to get a feel for it, and phone and start to go crazy because them guys playing good music and Claude is a very good mixer and everything going nice. And then Daddy Bam said, yo, you're going to have to start to talk on the mic and let these people know about the song and the artists and stuff like that. Like I said, I know music, so that was the easiest part. Now, the good thing about the radio, we didn't have any cameras them time, so you could hear me, but you can't see me. So right away, I got comfortable because I said, okay, ain't nobody see me, so I could just say what I want, ain't nobody see me. And I started to speak and stuff like that, and I got a couple of calls and they say half the year. So now when I take the call half the year, his ladies wanting my phone number. So I like, oh yeah, this is how it is. So I tell them, guys, watch, man, I'll be back. I'm coming back next week. You know, so that's how I really got into it. You know,
All right. So
the challenge is now. The challenge.
Sorry. So
Hello?
in a nutshell, basically, you had to kind of come out of your what you call that, your comfort zone and
Your comfort zone.
yeah, push yourself
exactly.
forward. You couldn't be shy because shyness ain't gonna get you nowhere. You had to, get your confidence game on. The reason why I wanted you to say that because this is where we want to bring to the people here in St. Kitts and Nevis who are interested in going into entertainment, or persons already in the entertainment world, is that they're going to have personality. I was listening to you when you said that people say that, why don't you go and do it? Because you like to make a lot of jokes. And when you're going to be in entertainment, people want positive energy, and also they want you to just have a vibes. You can't just come on and be all stiff. You have to have something that the people want you when you're going to be in anything to do with entertainment or service, right?
That's true.
I see Molly on the live tonight. He said that you like to, joke around. I see Jesus Sparta is on the line. So I feel very good to know that we're seeing some musicians on the line, so I see Mr. Craig down there in Sandy Point. Good night to you. Diana Warner, good night to you. So St. Kitts and Nevis is definitely log on in. Folks, I want to encourage you to share the live because this is how we're going to be able to do some networking. It's not just about us. Remember, it's about St. Kitts and Nevis. We got to do our best to get St. Kitts and Nevis out there. Whatever we do to make ourselves great, we should be able to let people know where we're from and, just push and sell our country as much as you can. All right?
Exactly.
So the vision for St. Kitts and Nevis entertainment. One of the things that I see here in St. Kitts, we have a lot of persons that have been in the entertainment for years. I grew up on the King Elimat and those older guys, there's a number of names. I also grew up on the New Vibes Band, the Smarlax Band, the Grandmasters Band, quite a few bands. And I remember, I think, in the 90s when Collision was coming up. Yeah. And there's some other bands over in Nevis too, Casanova. I can't call all of them, but I know definitely that St. Kitts has a bright future for entertainment. But I feel that we need to start to do more to help these people to get to the next level. I see down here, Glenn, where when I listen to most of the people when they speak, this all seem to be pointing the fingers, basically saying, well, the government or the music festival committee, the carnival committee. But as a single self-made woman from St. Peter's, I started my business when I was 19 years old, and I did not get help from no one. I had to go and push myself and get that drive. You have to be thirsty for your goals, thirsty for your ambition, thirsty for confidence, thirsty for whatever it is to make your business get to another level legally. And a lot of it comes from you have to be the one, your representation of whatever you're presenting. Do you want to give any input on that? Because you will be the perfect person coming from St. Kitts, and look at where you are today, Glenn.
Right. Well, most definitely. Hello?
Yes, I'm waiting for you to give an input, in terms of what I was saying.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let me start it like this. If it's music, let me talk in music. So if music is your career, is the career that you say, you know what, I'm going to pursue. This is what I want. This is going to be my livelihood. This is what I want to see myself say on top of the food chain in terms of I want to be one of the top DJs. I want to be one of the top male artists, female artists. You have to get out of that comfort zone and market yourself. Sell yourself as a package. Sell yourself as a package. Meaning now, you're gonna have to invest in yourself. You're gonna have to get a team around you. You alone gonna can't do it. You alone can't do it. So put aside the lot of friend. Get serious, meaning get people around you who are gonna see the same vision and goals as you do. I'm gonna give you a prime example. When I was on the station with those guys, being I was the hype man. Everybody will call in. When they listen to the radio, they hear my voice. So they're thinking I'm the one DJing because those back then we didn't have any cameras to go live sometimes.
Right.
This was back in 2005. The cameras coming about 2 years after around them time. We started to do live feeding from the studio and stuff like that. We have cameras, but to see like who coming outside the building, who coming in, who going out, stuff like that. So when people hear me, they think, okay, well, let me hire Glenn for this job and this gig. But them time, I ain't even mixing yet. I ain't even playing not one tune yet.
Right.
I was just the hype man doing all the talking. So my girlfriend at the time said, you know what? She said, Glenn, I see you coming home here and people keep asking you for gigs and they want to hire you here, they want to hire you here and there. And you keep giving other DJs these gigs, which I was doing because, like I said, all them time I still can mix, I still can DJ. And I made a sacrifice, and that is another thing you have to do. You have to make sacrifices. If, like I said, if this is going to be your livelihood. I made a sacrifice. I took my tax return money, and I went and I bought me a whole system, speakers, player, controller, everything I bought. And I said, I am going to start DJing. Instead of giving out all them gigs, I'm going to be taking those gigs for myself. So you have to make a sacrifice if you want this as a life changer for you. If you want it as a career, you have to make sacrifices and invest in yourself.
And did you see some changes once you start to invest in yourself and with the encouragement of your girlfriend?
Of course. Watch. I started. Like I said, I bought all my stuff like February, the ending of February that year, 2010, the ending of February, and by August, going into September, I had already made back my money. I spent over $2,700 in equipment, and by the first week of September, I had already doubled back my money because I was, like I said, I was playing, I was getting gigs left, right, and center.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So what are you doing? What are you doing like to stay relevant in the game?
Okay, great question. What I do now, I have branded myself. The slang you see me use of how you mean, I have copyrighted, and I have branded. That is my brand. How you mean? House of Music. That is also me. I registered the business also for my music, right? I branded myself. So now I print T-shirts with how you mean, House of Music. That is a part of me advertising my name, my brand.
Branding.
Getting it out there.
So branding is the key.
Branding is very important. It is very important. You have to package yourself. You just like how Nike package themselves and sell all around the world. One of the number one brand in the world is Nike. Top selling is Nike. You have to brand yourself. You have to market yourself.
That is so true. And the brand, you have to get a brand that is catchy because, as you said about Nike, I mean, when you see like a little correct, you know that is Nike. Matter of fact, people, Glenbo, people making fun of women when they do the eyebrows and all. You see the Nike thing.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. And another thing about branding, right? Another thing about branding. You have to understand this too. You're gonna have to in anything you do. When you want to make money, you have to spend money to make money. Plain and simple. Okay. My first 2-3 years of printing T-shirts, I didn't make 1 cent. It wasn't for me making a cent. It was for me getting the name How you mean out there? I printed t-shirts. I printed hats. When came, and I printed up. I did masks. Saying how you mean. I had the t-shirt to match the mask. Stuff like if you're going St. Thomas, you're going St. Kitts, you're going here. I give you a shirt. I give you a mask. I sell. I sell? Yes, I sell a couple, but 90% of them I gave them away. You understand? You understand because I want it to catch on. I want it to catch on.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to cut you across, but I want to bring this here.
No, go ahead.
So I'm seeing the musicians, a few musicians on the line. Music man Molly Boy is saying that Glenbo, he said that, make sure you let her know you just beg for music from St. Kitts artists. But what I want to say before you comment, I like the fact that Molly can actually say this tonight. I think that is something good, because if you have to beg for music for you to get up there, in Miami, to make sure you have St. Kitts music, it says that the musicians and entertainers not doing enough to get the music out.
They're
because
not.
if you as a DJ have to beg them for music, maybe they need to actually reach your iron, sharpen iron. And if you guys want your music to be out, you got to call up people and get your music out. Ain't everybody going to like Glenbo? And as Molly say, I like the way we phrase it, beg for music.
Right. And I glad that the topic come up because that's one topic I wanted to touch on. And some people are going to take this the wrong way. Some people are going to take it personal. I really don't care because I've seen this happen too much. When I put myself out there more than enough. I'm on live Thursdays. I'm on live on Facebook Thursdays and Saturdays. When I'm not on live, I say I have gigs come up here and there. I normally depends on the gig because I ask the person where I'm playing at the establishment, hey, can I go live on Facebook while you're playing here or there? They will tell me yes, and I go. All right. I tell the musicians, I tell some of the artists, I send them my email address. I say, send me your music. I have a platform on Facebook. I also play at the biggest hub for us in Miami, which is Cancelo. I could promote and I will push your music as much as I could. Okay? 2018, I got a hold of G.D. Sparta music in 2018. And I've been pushing his music ever since. I'm now part of his management team. Okay? No, the reason why I use G.D. Sparta. G.D. Sparta is an artist that don't care who artists are banning saying it's produce music and put out music. He send them to me. I love him for that. He send them to me. Okay?
Glenbo, stick a pin. It's amazing because when you mention in his name, he just typed that he is the one that always making sure that manager Glenbo get music. So you guys just have a synchronized just right there.
That is true. That is true. No, one of the most disappointing thing I now, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. I really don't believe half of the musicians then. You understand me? And artists then know how to use that email. I really don't believe that. I don't believe they know how to. Right. If you don't, my son gonna be 16 on Saturday, right? If I come across any kind of technical problems computer-wise, I go to him. The kids them that born in this day and age, like the born with a chip in the brain. Go to them. I am tired, and I say it, and I'm gonna say it again. I am tired of the artists and musicians them sending me, and even management team, some of the management teams sending me music, through WhatsApp. Just like on YouTube, when you download music from YouTube and even WhatsApp, the songs they're gonna lose musical quality. They're gonna lose quality. You're playing in a dance with the next DJ. His music came straight from the studio. He bought it off of Spotify or one in place. So he's playing loud and crisp and clear. When you download off of YouTube, you're playing next to him. You're playing the same song, the same BPM. and your music low because it came through WhatsApp, you have to download it off of YouTube. Some of the artists, they send you ask them for the music, they send you a link, and the link is to YouTube. Send it to Madame, sorry for the language, send it to my email. What's YouTube? Send it to my email.
Yes.
And I send them the email, and they still send it WhatsApp.
Glenbo,
this kind of stuff.
Glenbo, take a deep breath because I could feel the passion. I could really feel it. Take a little deep breath and let's come again.
No, for real. It's an iron. It's an iron.
Yes. And, you know, I want to add to what you're saying. This is exactly why I chose to bring this topic along with Glenbo and other persons. We are going to continue the entertainment or anything that we see that we can help our people in St. Kitts and Nevis to get to the next level independently. It has to start from us as a people. And there's a number of things that when people decide that they want to go into whatever career, if you have a talent, your talent must be able to turn into a skilled. And once you turn into a skill, then you become an expert at it. And if you're not getting to another level, it means that you need some help, or whoever you have around you, you're going to have to reset and really start networking with other persons that you can get to the next level and be able to work a part of a team. Teamwork is missing a lot here in my beautiful island. Everybody wants to say that they're the first one that do it, Glenbo. It's like a self-competition, like we're competing with other people.
Right.
Competition is, I could understand pageant or if you're doing something for a particular competition. But when it comes to business, you need to compete with yourself that you can continue to get better. So if you sing in your music, compete with yourself in terms of play your music, listen to yourself and see how you can make yourself get better. Not listen to somebody else and say, man, I could sound better than he. You cannot sound better than somebody because everybody are unique in their own ways. As Glenbo said, you're gonna start when in this world today, 2025, you basically have to, we can't do things by writing down things anymore. Everything is database. We're going universal. It's the world connected. If you don't have an email, if you decide to go in this business, matter of fact, you don't even have to go in this business. If you don't have an email, even as an older person, get your granddaughter, your grandson, a friend, anybody, an email address is very important.
Exactly. It is.
Apart from a phone number and WhatsApp, you need an email. As Glenbo said, you cannot send music on YouTube and expect somebody to go on YouTube to go and play your music. No, you have to send it directly to them by the email, and then they get a link.
There you go.
And you could send it to WhatsApp as well. But as I said, and you need a legit phone as well. I see a lot of people in business and don't have a capable phone. People, you got to invest in yourself and buy the necessary things to get you to the next level. But Glenbo, take over. You're smarter than me in this thing.
No. The reason why I mentioned the WhatsApp part. No, for example, right? For example, you is the artist. You have your music, and you want your music to be promoted. You want it to pass St. Kitts and Nevis shows. Okay. Here, the biggest market for soca music in America is Miami, New York, and Atlanta. Those three carnivals consist of them Trinities, you could say take over in terms of when these three carnivals take place. It's Trini is running the road, period. Point blank. Okay? No, you want your music to reach out here, but you're gonna send your music through WhatsApp. No. I'm telling you, I am here. I am like a second party, or you want to call it third party, to get your music out here so it could reach ears for big promoters. You understand? They could hear your music now and say, you know what, let us give this person a try here and there. And you're going to send your music through WhatsApp. Now, when you send your music through WhatsApp, I still have to go and convert that, I have to take that, send it to my email, convert that for me to put that in my laptop and play now. Now, you're not paying me, first of all. I am doing you a favor, No, don't get me wrong. We need the artists. We as DJs need the artists, and the artists need us. We go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Teamwork.
but I should not be the one. I should not be the one going through this hard work to help you. That means you ain't helping yourself.
Absolutely.
If you send it to my email, then automatically that they're going straight to my laptop without me having to do this and do this and do this. I shouldn't have to do this and do this and do this for you. I'm
Right.
already out here. I could take your music to ears that's going to be sensible enough to say, okay, this is a keeper, this is not a keeper. Okay, this set, I think I could use a different voice in this set. Let me try this person here. So this is where I'll be vexed with them and I keep telling them that do not send me nothing through no WhatsApp and do not send me no link to go on YouTube for me to go download that off of YouTube.
Right, right.
You in the studio with the producers and them. You understand me? When everything done mixed and mastered, you have my email because I give you my email. Give it to the producer. Say, hey, send this out to this DJ. Send it out to this DJ. Simple as that. What's so hard in that?
Glenn,
And then now,
Glenbo,
uh-huh.
you know what I see
Yeah.
happening? In all fairness, this is what, like I said, what we decide to come tonight because we want to help persons to get the vision in their craft.
Of course.
The vision in their talent. It's a gift, right? And in order for us to do that, we the people have to come together. And as Glenbo said, you can't expect we're going to here trying to present things to help you guys and you're going to just, oh, well, you didn't call me. Or we have to, like, as Molly said, begging you for things. Ain't everybody going to do that, right?
Exactly.
And when I see some of the music that is coming out of St. Kitts, the St. Kitts people, they understand how to make people feel good, and especially when it comes to entertainment.
Of course, especially this year. This year the music was top notch.
Right, exactly. So when it comes to music and producing the music now, we need more than that. I want to share this with my audience, what someone told me. You know, it's not just how good you are or how skillful you are, right? You need more than that. You need work ethics. Just like what Glenn is talking, you're going to have, if you want to get to the next level, you need to have some team management and some discipline with yourself. Hello?
Need a team. Yeah, I'm here. I could hear you.
Yes. And many of us have live abroad. And sometimes we have a kind of way where you hear people say, oh, no, tell them how you get this. Persons come and tell me, I'm a hairstylist. I'm into the creative world as well, right? And people will say, oh, girl, you can't shut them in because they're going to thief, they're going to steal it. I don't feel nobody could steal what I know because somebody else was able to share and help me to be where I'm at in this profession, right? The difference is the love and your uniqueness as to how you can actually attract people to whatever you display. Now, for instance, what I'm saying here is saying it's the packing of people by your age. Everything is, oh, you look young or you're old. And let me tell you this here, right? Personality don't die. And if you have your personality and you continue educating yourself, and you must be able to talk about things that you know. People that copy and pasting ain't gonna work because if you try to copy Glenbo, when Glenbo now gone on another level, you still back on Glenbo maybe way back when. So this is where we really, as black people from the small island, St. Kitts, we hear a lot of things, Glenbo, where they say, oh, we're small, but we're Talawa. But we're in Talawa where we really need to be Talawa, because we're supposed to be better in St. Kitts in the entertainment. Years now, we have a music festival, the amount of people that comes here, and the class of people that come into St. Kitts and Nevis in the entertainment, and we're not seeing our people really turning over the way how they're supposed to turn over. Then something is not doing right, Glenbo.
Right. So, you need a whole body, and when I say a whole body, you see earlier what you touch on with this. We need in terms of coming together. I'm gonna give one example. I see I got a song this year for with Smiley did a collaboration with Jugo from the BVI. Right? And song is beautiful. I love the song. Collaboration like that, I've been asking for a long time. The fighting, the fighting and the pulling and the tugging is what basically holding back a lot of the artists, a lot of the bands, the entertainment and a whole segment and a whole overall. The fighting. For example, I think if Saint Kitts get a collaboration with Smiley and Mention from Sugar Band and Master, right? You don't even have to be the whole band. Them two guys put whatever they got aside, even if they ain't got nothing aside, because something's stopping them. Because I don't see why you can come together and say, you know what, let us sit down, go in the studio and pen a tune together. Let us show the community, let us show the whole Saint Kitts sneezes that this could work and we could be as big as the Chinese then. For example, Marshall and Bungie was warring. Them two ain't come together and do tune together. And now they best of friends. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
And what? At that time, the Trinidad was warring musically like crazy. And for whatever reason, they come together, right? That is what I see holding back a lot of the entertainment in saying it.
So Glenbo,
this band cannot compete and won't want to compete. Go ahead.
Right. So Glenn, and this is why, I mean, everything have a start. And we are hoping that once we start to continue doing this, because you and I have a great relationship when it comes to connecting and the entertainment and stuff like that. So together and I'm seeing on the live where somebody is saying, yes, them DJ who don't share music because they say they want, let me take my time. Someone is saying that the DJs, they don't share the music because they want, say, the only one that have this, and that. Right. And that's a self-centered, selfish mentality. But guess what?
Very sad.
It is sad, but as I said, I like to, Real Talk is about getting the positive. We want to get the issues, but we also want to get some solutions as well. Because just coming here and we know the issues already, but we want to see how we can help these people, right? Because the selfishness not going to work. And as you very quite well said, where New Vibes and Small Acts, our grandmasters, come together. Sometimes I don't see nothing wrong with that, but a lot of it has to do with maybe their management and the maturity of these young men. And I also want to say this, that we as a people, we really gonna have to start looking and taking a real serious look at ourselves, because we're intelligent people. But I find that we're allowing ignorance to take over the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and not allowing our positiveness to really shine. And keeping down a lot of people here in the country. And even people like us who are trying to do something better.
Let me give you a prime example of sharing music. Because the only time I see a DJ not sharing a music is when he pay his money to cut a dub plate. A dub plate now is when the artist, say like a Bujo, mention your name in a song, them kind of things. That's yours. That's personal. But when it comes to music supposed to be shared. I'm gonna give you the prime example what just mentioned, what really bring up this topic for. Prime example is 2018, like I said, I started to get Jesus part of music. All right? I shared Jesus part of music with all my DJ friends up here. Now, because of that, Jesus Sparta have a fan base right up here in the States. So it's one in Atlanta, they play Jesus Sparta music. DJ Farai in New Jersey does play Sparta music. In New York, his music is playing. Right here in Miami, at least 5, 6 small island DJs them here playing his music. When Jesus Sparta came here for Carnival, he already had a little fan base here. Supporters done in the jam, cheering him on. And a collab is coming soon with Jesus Sparta. and an Antiguan female artist. That is
Nice.
coming soon.
Big up yourself,
Okay,
Jesus
and
Pato.
right, and that is some sharing music. Sharing music. You understand? That is some sharing music. Talking about sharing music, I want to big up the guy who have a platform in saying his name is Glasgow. He always put up new artists and the videos, the songs, talk about one little skit about it, talk about them and stuff like that. I came across this young artist, Tazzy G, female artist, very versatile, reggae, soca, very versatile. I featured her on one of my Facebook live, and the response for that young lady was off the chain.
Nice.
I just did the same thing with Colin Wyatt, have a song named Overcome, and a rhythm just came out there. Right? I'm gonna feature Colin Wyatt tomorrow on my Thursday night show. That's come from sharing. The guy Glasgow, that's come from sharing music. Now, if he was like, I love this song and keep it to himself. Don't get me wrong. I might have gotten the song, but when? You understand me?
Yeah.
As he shared it, it reached to me. I displayed last week. Everybody loved it. I'm trying to get the whole rhythm. The problem is 90 at least. If the rhythm have on 12 people, 12 artists, at least eight of them song dirty, raw. They need to also do, if you're gonna do a song, do both versions, the raw and the clean. When you just have raw music, it cannot reach radio station.
No,
Radio station is a way of promoting your music.
Absolutely.
It cannot reach radio station. You have to do both versions. This is another thing that they're missing and lacking. Yes, the people in the club they want to hear your version. We understand that. What about the radio listeners? You understand? Music travel. Where politicians cannot reach, music will reach. Music is universal. They need to learn this and understand these things. Not just do the raw version, do a clean version. You want your music to sell. You want your music to reach places.
And
What
also,
is the use having a hit song and you only have one version to it?
And also, Glenbo, I find that the musicians gonna have to find themselves in terms of who they really want to be out there as an entertainer, than everybody just singing the rah rah rah. I mean, who really? What crowd are they gonna target? Because if everybody just targeting one type of crowd, like Kes have this latest song, I love that song so much. Cocoa Tea, right?
Right.
And when I listen to Cocoa Tea and I listen to it, even how he called the woman, he didn't say gal, he said darling. Women like to hear honey, boo-boo, babes, darling, ladies. So some of these guys have to recognize that if they're going to be producing songs for the clubs or for the radio, they need to actually know their audience, because they need more of a diversity and to create music for different ethnicities, you know? Because in everybody, I could tell you this much, if you go St. Thomas and you see a woman and you seeps, or you say, hey, girl, some of them, they're not even going to look at you. Because what might be the norm in St. Kitts is not the norm overseas, Glenbo.
It's all about adapting, and wherever you go in this world, you have to adapt. And if you, like I said again earlier when we started, if you're gonna take this thing and you want it to be your career, your livelihood, you have to be serious about it. You check the top artists them. When they bring out a song, it's always two songs come out. I mean, the two versions, the clean and the dirty.
Right.
You just can't have dirty version all the time, the clean and the dirty.
Yes.
You have to have you understand?
Absolutely.
And that is because some place want to play the song, but you just can't play it because they don't have no clean version to it. You don't have a clean version to it.
I'm going to take some time to acknowledge the thread, the folks on the internet. I got to tell you guys, thank you so much for being here. You're live and direct on the Real Talk with Lovely Lavish Lavi. And of course, we're representing the island of St. Kitts and Nevis. I see someone is saying, what some of these artists don't understand they need the DJs to play their music. Somebody else is also talking about jam band made it far because of their music war, the musical war, right? But I guess you will answer all of that. But yeah, there are persons out there basically giving their input, and I really am pleased to see a lot of musicians on the thread. Someone is saying they say they don't. Well, they don't. I want to read some of these things when people write, but okay. Let me scroll over this one here because I can't really understand it. Anyway, persons out there are saying, I'm from the Virgin Islands, and I'm telling you, I'm in tune with St. Kitts music because of the war. Well, this person seemed to be commenting, and I really appreciated them commenting. But we also have to realize that music is for everyone. And nothing wrong. If he said that he likes St. Kitts music because of the war, it is fine. But we're also saying, well, let them play the war music, but then there's also another music if they want to go further. So you want to answer to that, Glenbo?
Yeah, nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong with the war. The war between bands and even artists. That's a part of the culture. For example, just like dancehall, dancehall have clash, right? Dancehall have clash. The war in St. Kitts between the bands is just like the clashes in Jamaica with the reggae. There's nothing wrong with that. What just in case there might be misunderstanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is to get the music on a bigger scale, on a bigger level, to reach places. You could do all the band clash you want, nothing wrong with that. Collaborations is important. Especially with the two biggest bands, the two biggest rivals, the two artists them that might not see eye to eye, right? When come carnival time, or when come jam time. But you could put your differences aside, go in the studio, and you could record something for the betterment of not only the country, but for the entertainment industry. Like I said, Bungie and Marshall used to throw words in Soca Monarch when that go back and look at the Soca Monarch time between Bungie and Marshall. Bungie called his wife, said that his wife sounded like a man on stage in front of thousands.
Yeah.
Now today they hug up and kiss. Now today, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying, nothing wrong with the band war. Nothing wrong with the band war.
Well,
do some more collabs.
Yes, and prime example, Glenbo, the politicians then cuss out one another, and in the end, you see how
and they drink rum together. They drink rum together.
Exactly.
They drink rum together.
Yes. You know.
You understand?
You see the joint. How they join parties together too. You know. So.
Exactly.
Guys, it's a business. Like I said, this is 7 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. We really appreciate you being here. Someone is saying, getting music from 80% of St. Kitts artists and bands is like pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? You're like pulling teeth in it.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I know. Tell me about it. I know. Trust me. I know.
Mm-hmm.
And
also, Glenn, also, right? In Jamaica, there's some of the war songs, some of the songs cannot play on the radio station. And this is what you are saying. This is what we're letting the audience know, the persons that are playing music. You just can't, if you think you're going to sing a particular song and if it sounds good, everybody going to play it. Because there's a level of respect and there's a level of songs that some songs just not to listen to. As they said, if they war, you put them where they're supposed to be. Because they're not listening songs, you just need to have, a clean version and a version for fun for you guys with the war. Nothing wrong with that.
Right. Like for example, Akai did perfect. Akai did his wicked, the raw version, the clean version.
Yes.
Grandmasters, one of the songs, they did the raw version, they did the clean version.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So the dancehall artists them in St. Kitts, they need to start doing that. No, don't get me wrong. Some of them have both. Okay, majority of them need to do that because, for example, the rhythm out right now, reflection rhythm. That's a beautiful rhythm. That rhythm could compete with any Jamaica rhythm right now. The rhythm is very, very, very good. I love it. You understand? But I cannot play 80% of the songs them on the rhythm.
Yes.
They're not clean. Yeah, so far it's only about 4 songs on that rhythm that I listen from start to finish, and it's clean. And you have about 10, I think it's 10 to 12 artists on that rhythm. You understand? I mean, a couple of the artists is not from St. Kitts, don't get me wrong. But majority of the artists is from St. Kitts. And the rhythm.
You know,
clean, you have to do a clean, and you do your work, nothing wrong with that, but you have to do a clean version. Also,
Right.
you want your music to reach places, you have to do that. Too much of talent is in St. Kitts. Too much. Like for example, this year, another reason I thought St. Kitts again, the music came out a lot early this year. Real early this year. I'm sorry, last year the music came out early. I'll give them a round of applause for that. You see, Jesus Father, he might not have the name like the big artists them, but ain't no artist in St. Kitts Nevis, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, okay, is more consistent when it comes to soca music, dropping his soca music. He drops soca music left, right, and center. He even compete in Nevis. You like I said, if you take this thing as your career, you cannot do this thing seasonal, just wait until Christmas time or Carnival time to release music. The bands, they have to start releasing music throughout the year. If you want to come out here and play, people are not going to just wait until Christmas time to hear your music, Carnival time to hear your music and say, okay, well, I'm going to hire you for next year. Because you got a million other bands from the different islands dropping music. Every month is a carnival in some island, you know. Every month is a carnival in some island.
Somebody is saying this, Glenbo. They say that there are only a handful of DJs that's true to the small islands music. Most of the others are hype chasing.
I could see why they say that, and they're not lying. But on Bank Street, we gotta have the carnival stage there on Bank Street, right? You imagine, and for the last 4 carnivals, right? I've been coming home for the last 4 carnivals consecutively. And right there on Bank Street, every carnival Christmas, listen to me very carefully, 99.9%, like a DNA test, is dancehall playing, you know. And in the heart of carnival, you know. No, nothing wrong with the dancehall, you know. Hear me very carefully before people don't jump and misunderstand what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with the dancehall. But listen to me carefully. It is carnival. The dancehall they're playing, they ain't even playing the local artists them dancehall, you know. It's straight Jamaica dancehall they're playing. No, I come from Miami. I come home. I'm a DJ. I want the music. I only get maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe say 8 songs. I want to hear what jumping so I could come back up and bust up here and play up here for the community up here what couldn't reach down there for carnival. You understand? So when we're having the parties up here and what's not. And for them to say, hey, but this is a new artist and they're black and saying it. This band is what pumping, bam, bam, bam. The DJs them ain't even playing the local songs them. They're not even playing the local songs them. I got hired to play on Bank Street by some it was New Year's Eve because they had no entertainment that night. Doro, Squidly's sister, she and 2 other bar owners hired me to play. Right? Hired me to play that particular night. I played from 8 o'clock that night to 2 in the morning. 99.9% soca. And about one of the Jamaican bar owners, you know, he come and tell me, oh, DJ, you're going to mix it up and play some reggae? I said, that's exactly how I feel. Every year I come home and I come down here, buy a bar lime, drinking, and I hear 99.9% reggae. Well, tonight is soca. Just so I tell you, and you walk off.
You know what I see happening to Glenbow? I'm not seeing a lot of elder people in the entertainment business in St. Kitts. I know we have my cousin Wabuka Hobson, But he was never really out there on the road like that. Huh?
Right. I listen to you. Hello?
Somebody on? Oh, sorry.
Hello, hello?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I get a little sidetrack here, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, what I was saying, right, that I'm here listening to you, right, the level of maturity and the experience. I don't see enough elders in the game. So maybe there's a disconnection when it comes to the entertainment with having some of the older heads there with them. Like I would give, enough props to Wingove Hicks for still being,
Right.
a part of the Grandmasters band. And maybe that's why the Grandmasters band was able to be around still and still in the game, And I see a lot of upcoming artists and musicians, entertainment come, offsprings of Wingove Hicks. So
Right.
I really think that I would like to continue. You and I, like I said, have a great relationship when it comes to
Of course.
wanting the best for St. Kitts. So I know where to reach you, you know where to find me. And, we can
Yeah.
probably, like I said, use our platform and see how we can get the voices out, because a lot of our people, we need help in many ways. Sometimes a lot of people in a box, because let's face it, you're from a small island. If you haven't traveled, you really only know the people around you. So the vision, what we're seeing, some of them not on that level. And I think some of these musicians got to be careful if they're just in the game to entertain, but you got to be in the game and make it a business so you can make money. You're supposed to be able to be making monies and big monies like those other entertainers, but you have to work, you got to rebrand, and you basically have to take your profession as a business.
First of all, I think we have to ask them the question where they want to take the music. If they want to have it as a career, the livelihood, or basically a hobby. Because if you have it as a hobby, that's what some of them have it as. Because, like I said, only carnival time, something they're gonna drop something. All right, so that means you have it as a hobby. If you have it as a hobby, then you keep it there. But if you're gonna have it as a business, you're gonna have to invest in yourself. Again, you're gonna have to get a team around you. You alone can't do it. Promotional team. You need a street team. There's a management team. Bookings. Somebody to take your bookings. These kind of things you're gonna have to do. If you want to take it that serious, if you're taking it that serious, these are things you're gonna have to apply to yourself.
Right,
You
and
have to invest in you, brand you.
somebody's commenting again, and they said that Carnival, which I totally agree, Carnival is about fetting soca, not dancehall.
That's why I told the Jamaican guy that when he come tell me I'm gonna mix it up, I tell him just like how I come home every year in the heart of Carnival. That is I think that's supposed to be the Carnival stage they have there on Bank Street.
Exactly.
And watch it. And to be honest with you, is no less than 5 DJs playing at night time there, Sometimes ain't gonna band, sometimes it's all DJs, sometimes it's about 6. And each one of them, this one just done number 1 DJ don't play dancehall. The next DJ come on, dancehall. Third, dancehall. Fourth DJ, dancehall. Fifth DJ, dancehall. I was there from 8 o'clock one night, and they said Sugar Band was gonna start to play. I think it was 12 or 1 o'clock. Sugar Band is my band. Okay? I'm from Mac Night, like I said. I'm gonna be 55 in August, about 1970, the 30th of August. So me and a youngie. All them in Sugar Band, then they come on after me. Sugar Band first drummer, and now Lomena, may he rest in peace. Al who died. That was my classmate and best friend in Irish Town School. All right? So what I'm trying to say is, Sugar Man is my band. And I didn't even stay to hear them because the first DJ come on, reggae. Second DJ come on, reggae. Third DJ, reggae. I said, nah, man, I get back to my hotel.
And
I went back to the hotel. I couldn't take it no more.
Glembo, hear this here. You go to Jamaica and top of the Sting Show, you're not going to hear no calypso and no soca. It's pure the dancehall music down there. So I don't understand why our petition, this is our land, this is the Sugar Land. We're not supposed to let nobody come in here and basically take away our culture. Matter of fact, even for Carnival, I don't see nothing wrong in playing some of those Spanish songs because they have that kind of soca kind of vibes as well.
Right.
You know.
Like I say, like I say, you're gonna have Jamaicans here, you're gonna have people here. You have to please everybody. Okay, but you cannot have carnival overrun, overplayed with dancehall.
Right, you cannot have it overpower.
It do not
Yes, you cannot
make
have
sense.
it
It do not make sense.
overpower
It do
our
not. What
original
happened to the
songs,
local
our
artists
culture.
and bands? What happened to the local artists and bands? What spend the money recording, mix and master the music, and they can't even hear the tune. They can't even hear the tune play. It don't make no sense. A lot of them DJs is just like I say, just run by your hype. They want to get a forward. If I play dancehall and get a forward, so therefore they can go. Nobody wants to say, okay, tonight I'm gonna just play soca tonight. I'm gonna just relax and play soca tonight. Main scene that if this first DJ just don't play all dancehall, what you in the heart of carnival? What you as the next DJ come on now and go play all dancehall? You can't play all soca. You can't play five soca. Not even that. I've seen it happen too many times. 4th Street Carnival, they come home. Bank Street, I call Bank Street, Jamaica Street, Reggae Street. That's why they call it when I come home. Reggae Street, Reggae Corner. That's why they call it. And that's all I'm hearing.
Glenn,
ridiculous.
What I see missing also, like I said, social media is the key right now. Networking is very important. There's a number of person doing reels, and you can make money on social media doing your reels, the videos and the music. When you go to type in St. Kitts music, I was telling Tough House last week, if you find a Kittitian song, most of the time is one of the older songs, and it's not many to choose from. So again, this is a great chance, 2025, the ignorance, the distraction, people, whatever profession that you're in, I'm not here to preach at anybody because I am a part of the same creative world, the creative economy. When you are self-made and you have a skill, and if that is what you want to depend upon, you're going to have to put some time in it because the more you put in, the more you get out of it. So you're going to have to be able to be buying whatever necessary to make your work better, right?
Yeah. Also wanna tell them this too. All right. Seeing is believing. Another way to promote your song. When you right. If you have the capital, if you have the funds, if you have a team, and you see you're producing good music, right? Keep up the quality of it by you dropping a video. Dropping a video to your songs right now is a must. If you check it out before time, it was not happening. Right now, if you check out the Trinidadians then, and we have to use them as a blueprint, right? When it comes to soca, we have to use them as a blueprint. When they go in the studio and they record a song, when they release the song on YouTube, at least 80% of them releasing the song with the video one time. Now, ain't everybody could do that. What I'm saying, you see a big song like Outside Again from Grandmasters.
Yeah.
I think they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball on that soon they tear up the whole Caribbean. They dropped the ball on that.
Yeah.
They should have had a video behind that day. That they needed a video behind that. That song was too big of a song.
Glenbo, it comes back again with management, where it seems as if our artists, our musicians, only comfortable. Maybe they feel comfortable just pleasing the audience in front of them. But I hope many of them are looking at some of those older heads, because as you get older, it's not everybody have that drive to continue what they're doing. And, they can take pattern from Lord Kitchener, Sparrow, and all those persons who started from young and went up, when they're older. I just think that Kittitians, Glenn, I think for our Kittitians, I believe that it is time that maybe we stop talking at the people and talk to them so they could understand how is it to grow their business and have a vision I'm going to see, because I'm a part of the community leader. Like I said, I'm in community involvement, community affairs. We don't have to wait for politicians to be the community leaders. We as a people can be community leaders. Leaders are not just come overnight. Leaders are born, right? And I believe that if we can continue, I was speaking to one of a particular DJ, and I tell him I want to help. And maybe we can come together and get maybe like a town hall meeting, and persons that are interested, they need to start come out and see how we can maybe help motivate them so they can be inspired to do more.
That's a good idea. That's good. That sounds good.
Yeah,
that
to
sounds
do
good.
more, and we have them like right there, like a town hall meeting, and we listen to them, because we should not be insane kids. Every time we have an issue, we just putting it to politicians. Some of the politicians don't even have any skills or knowledge in these things. And I feel that the skilled men and women, the craftsmen, persons that are not involved in government duties are cut off. I don't think that maybe the creative economy is doing enough to connect with the people. But then again, the people is the one that have the power. And in order to do that, the people have to come together, as I said. Hopefully when we're going to be doing whatever little town hall meeting, or we could have something where all persons that involved in music and any kind of talent or gift that they might want to be, a part of, I think that we need to find a way to create that platform to them, that they could understand that whatever you do in life, take it serious, and it is a business. We just can't think that we're partying and drinking and having fun, having the war. And at the end of the day, what the entertainers are carrying home to the household. So we are going to, hopefully, a part of the Real Talk with Lavi is to start creating self-made, independent-minded people and get more leaders in our beautiful federation. This is Real Talk with Lavi Gumbs. I have my special guest host, none other than DJ Glembo of McKnight, he's a diaspora in Florida. Glembo, any final words? I think tonight, people, I can see the thread. Persons are commenting. We can't please everybody, but we are here to basically encourage anyone that want to get further and be a part of learning how to earn and make money in your respectable profession.
Yes, well, I personally, after Carnival Sugar Mass 53, observe a couple things, and I want to big up a couple people. Bagnall, I want to big up Bagnall for sure. For the last 3 years, in my opinion, was the best sounding hi-fi system on the road, outside of a band, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Clean. He's doing his promotion. He's doing his thing. I want to big him up big time. Bagnall, in my opinion, doing a great job.
Big up yourself, Bagnall. Market Street Massive. Big up yourself.
Definitely.
Job.
I've been watching him for the last 3 years, and coming on the road, he had some issues this year, and he still came on the road. And like I said, the cleanest hi-fi system outside of a band was his truck. You understand? So big up Bagnall big time.
Yeah, big up to Bagnall big time for real. Especially from where he came from too. You know what I mean? I think when he started doing it was just fun. And now I remember when he started, it was just fun. So he said, and to see where he's at, I am so happy, Mr. Bagnall, Market Street Massive.
And I also had a chance to go over at that, right?
Yeah.
And and Ike was playing. And when I tell you, the man juggled a variety of music and put down a session over there, right? A lot of times we say we're going to big people party, and when you go there, some of the DJs, they miss the assignment and they just play all kind of nonsense, and they hear it was a big people party, that they miss the memo. Well, Ike put down a session.
Glembo,
Gotta big him up.
Glembo, let me tell you this about Ike. Let me tell you this about Ike. Ike playing big man long time. Ike, he playing big man long time. If it's one thing I must say with Ike, as you very well said, EK is an intelligent man, and he's more than a musician. He's more than a DJ.
I know that. That I know.
Right?
That I know. That I know.
EK actually taught me how to use the board at Gus William 94.1. I remember he started out from there. And the guy's brilliant. He could read news. He could do all kind of things. So I'm not surprised. But the thing about EK that maybe other persons can take pattern of, EK recognized, not because I heard him carry on the radio, the boy brilliant. So he recognized his audience, and he will play all kind of different songs.
Right.
You know who does that too? Wet Dot, Warren Bratcherson.
Okay. Yes, I was over there. I did that 2 years ago and did the same thing too. But I want to also quickly big up two other people quickly before we sign off. In my opinion, the best combo, not just in St. Kitts, but right now I think in the Caribbean, you see Tubap and Jazzbo. I think the vocals is underrated, and
yes,
I want to big them up. Job well done. The contributions for Sugar Mass 53. I was very, very, very impressed with not only the music but the vocals. It's the first time I really, really listened to them, and to listen to someone vocals on record and live is two different things. And when I tell you live is sound just like the record, and I really got to big up them two guys.
Yes,
Tubap and Jazzbo. And then last but not least, Jesus Parker went in the studio. I think it was his last contribution for Sugar Mass, and recorded a song with his son. That day touched me deeply, deeply, because I think his son ain't even probably ain't even 10 yet, if I'm not mistaken, right? He went and recorded a song with his son, and I think it was basically it's for children's carnival. And to see Jesus Sparta think like that, and to put his son on that, it show me that he have a
vision. He have a vision
and a vision for this thing called music. So Sparta, 2 years ago I told him if he have a visa, he tell me no. I said go and get it. I said you get your visa, I could definitely get you a gig out here when you come out here for starters. All right. Sparta went and did just that. Because ain't no sense having a hit song and you can't travel to perform it,
Okay.
That's another thing,
Okay.
Ain't no sense having a hit songs are sung and you can't travel to perform it. When promoters start calling you and you can't move, that's money you would have been gaining and making. You understand me? And Jesus Sparta was able to come out here and get a taste of out here. Like I said, he already had a little fan base out here.
He said his son is only
so
5
Jesus
years
old. Big up yourself.
He said his son is only 5 years old.
5. Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
wow.
trust me, man, I was impressed. I was impressed with that. And the last thing before I go now, I talked to Tuba in a text message, and I told him, right, that song with he and Akai, to me, was the biggest song for Sugar Mass 53. And I told them, do not sleep on that song. Drop a video for that song. Drop a video for that song. The song, the Boyan song, the Dominican song, someone else. Wicked is just as big as that song.
Yes.
But they need to drop a video. Seeing is believing. Stop bringing out these wonderful songs, and then by halfway through the year, the song dead. Nobody playing it no more. Nothing. No visual to the song. Nothing. Because the outer world, that past St. Kitts and Nevis shows, seeing is believing. They want to put a picture. They want to have a picture to the person, to the faces behind the song, behind the music. You understand? That could draw your places. Now, if I was them two guys, whatever money I had, I would have take it up, buy a ticket, go to Trinidad, do 2, 3, 4 radio promotional tours for that song, right in the heart of Trinidad. Pumpa is down there, Adamo is down there. They did, Pumpa and Adamo did this thing like 2 years ago, they went down there, Pumpa is back down there in Trinidad as we speak, promoting his song A-List. This is stuff you have to do. Push your music. Your music ain't gonna push itself. Get behind your music. If you believe you sound this big and you don't have people telling you your song this big and they believe in your song, then go in your pocket. Go in your pocket. Invest in your music. Invest in yourself. That is your livelihood.
Glembo?
Yeah.
Someone commented and say, I'm going to read it just how they said. Ba Dominica. They're basically saying, Dominica, every day is a video from Signal Band. Right?
Yes, that's my band. I play with them in St. Thomas. I played with them last year in St. Thomas. I play with them again. I got booked to play with them again this year. 5 young, humble musicians with the vision for this thing called music.
Right, and that's
Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing.
Yes. Someone else.
Videos in this day and age.
Yes, I also gonna say this here from Abundant Manners. They're saying be careful of having the young people following dancehall because most them behavior is very bad. I'm just reading what the people commenting, okay?
Yeah, the DJs them long that's all they play. That's all they into. This dancer.
I guess when they comment that it was when you was talking about playing down by the circus and they want you to play more dance.
That was the night they ain't gonna dance on them. Are you sorry? It was 90% local that night. Yeah, and I got paid well because I did what I was hired to do. Play local music. They hired me to play local music, and that's what I did.
Right.
I ain't go with no crowd. I don't play music to get forward. I play music to please my audience that is in front of me. And if the owner hire me and the owner say play this, I'm going to play that. Not because she got on a sexy pant and she turned around, she bam to me, so mean I must go play this and play. Nah. It's not that.
All right. So we're gonna wind it down. Just before we leave, this is the final questions I'm basically gonna put to you. That a lot of people have been asking and they're concerned because they're saying like many of the bands in St. Kitts, a lot of them don't have a visa, and most of the time when they do, if anybody want to bring them in, they only can bring in maybe 1 or 2 players, a few out of the band, so the whole band cannot travel. And I want to say this, Glembo, a lot of, this is small island, some people don't have no money, and some of the musicians are saying, well, they don't have any money and they don't think the government or carnival committee is doing enough for them. But I would say this, no one is obligated to give anything to anyone, especially if you're going into a profession. You're supposed to know what you're going into. You just can't jump up and say you're going into this and expect to get handouts or entitlement. You got to work for it, people. And if you see that this is what you want to do, it don't mean that you can't be a musician and have a job. And I think this is what happening to a lot of our local people when they're going into certain profession, especially in the entertainment. They think they can just be a singer and that's it. Can't be lazy. There's no game when it comes to lazy. You can still have a profession and do this on the side. Glembo, you work. You have another job beside DJ Glembo?
Of course. I have 9 to 5. I had 2. I had 2 9 to 5s. I give up 1 because he was taking my life. Because right now, DJing is like a 9 to 5 to me. I play every week. Thank God for that. My praises goes up and blessing come down. Now, to answer your question, you're talking about this video thing and this band thing. Let me use Jesus Sparta again, for example. 2 years ago, I told him, I said, dude, what I like about you, you're consistent with your music, right? You don't have a little fan base out there. Do you have a visa? He said, no. But he's working on it. I said, work on it fast. When you get one, I could guarantee you gig out here. I was instrumental in Dijon first performance in Miami, 2014. I was instrumental in that, getting Dijon here with for Fancy Loaf, down for Fancy Loaf. Okay? So me helping somebody come here, I have a track record of helping people come here. To get gig here or there. You must get a gig once you come here or there. But you need to work on your visa. Now, some of these bands is just excuse, meaning how Jesus part, they could talk to him in 2 years to get a visa. You understand what I'm saying? He work just like everybody. Some of these bands on every flyer. Some of them on every flyer, but some of these people happy to walk down 4th Street and the girl them say, hey, that's so and so, that's so and so. They're full street celebrity.
Well,
That's what I call it, full street celebrity.
yes, as I said,
If you want to travel, you have to have your visa. If it's a band and a top-notch band, people are going to hire you outside your own country. It's only common sense. What when the associations them out in America say, we want to bring the St. Kitts Association, we want a band from St. Kitts, and they call on your band, and only 2 hours you could travel. So year after year after year after year after year after year, something wrong.
As I said, we have to be a little bit more independent-minded, and I think one of the reasons that a lot of people, the growth and development for many people that are in the self-made, in the skilled profession, in any job that they want to go out there to make a career out of it, I think that people have to really, you got to do some research, and you have to be self-reliant. We have to take our powers out of the government and out of other people. Iron sharpen iron. All right, people? And until we can come together and recognize that St. Kitts is no longer in a box. We have a melting pot here in St. Kitts and Nevis of different ethnicities. And a lot of the local people, all they're doing, complaining, just waiting for handouts. And some of the politicians are to blame as well, because they know fully well that they could only give them so much. But it is time our people start educating ourselves, and the ignorant mindset that we are pushing, we are more than ignorance. We have talent in our country. But in order to do that, you have to do the work. Don't just think you want to go out and go be a musician and expect somebody to give it to you. Go and get a job. Go and look at work. Somebody said that Byron Messiah make it big. But I can also tell you guys, looking at different individuals for how they make it, sometimes it's not how someone make it, it's how far you're going to see them go, how far the music is going to be. Michael Jackson and many other people, Whitney Houston, a lot of different people, they come, some of them died, and the music still live on. You know, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, there's so many. So I am just saying that.
You gotta make music with substance.
Huh?
You have to make music with substance for it to last.
Correct. You have to be able to bring some substance. And as I said, if you're catering for a particular kind of people, be creative, right? You have to be creative and be diverse, get some variety. So if you're catering for teenagers, sing songs for teenagers. But you cannot sing songs for children and basically going to sing lolly stuff. And if, as Glenbo said, if you're going to do a clean version, you do a clean version. But the other raw songs that basically not for children, you got to think about what we're feeding our children. Got to do better than this. And, like I said, the music does not come with an age, Glenbo. We should not have a particular kind of song because, them for young people. Music has nothing to do with age. Music is for the blind. Music is for the deaf. Music is for the living. And this is how I'm going to end tonight on The Real Talk. Glenbo, if you want to give some passing words before you leave, I appreciate you, but definitely I will have you back here because we have to continue doing whatever it is with our experience, our exposure to help our local people and to help our country grow further.
Yes, no problem at all. Thanks for having me. Anytime I could help, I'm willing to help. Like I said, my aim also is to get our musicians, right, our entertainment up where we among the best of the best. I have a platform out here. Okay, I have links out here. People of St. Kitts Nevis, use them. I want to big up Odyssey Band from Nevis. All right. They also using and taking good advice and using their platform, and they're doing it in a nice manner, in a good manner. All right. So, like I said, I'm all over social media. I am easily to reach. You could reach me easily. I'm like ABC, do, re, mi, 1, 2, 3. I'm like 911 in a white neighborhood. I'm easily to be reached. All right? So, whatever I could help in, whatever area I could help in, I will help. Because I want our music, our people to be up there with the best of them.
And we
Good
can
night
do
to
it.
everyone. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for having me. Tough house. Big up yourself each and every time. Another good soldier. Tough house.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, Glenn, but big up all the time, Father.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for being a part of Real Talk. I think
Anytime.
this is a good way forward for 2025, and we are actually showing you guys that you do not have to be a musician to present this. I am a businesswoman, so I understand the business part of it. I know how it is to struggle and how it is to knock down. And my mom will always say, make sure you don't land on your face. And if you land on your face, you better make sure, try to get back up. Don't let that stop you. Because once you start being hopeless in anything that you do, it's not going to be a good sign. Depression is real, but I know definitely the entertainment business here in St. Kitts can do very well. You guys need to start looking at other ways.
It can.
Huh?
It can. It sure can.
Yes. You guys have to start looking at other avenues and bring positive and mature content. You understand? It's not everything that we see and we think that because a particular person make it X, Y, Z. It's only a matter of time how long you're going to be hearing this song. Something come up and then the song just gone just like that. So once again, I am Lavi Gumbs and I am from the island of St. Kitts and Nevis. I look forward to see you next week as we continue entertainment, the topic entertainment for January, because we want to make sure that we don't miss anyone and to take the time out to recognize that once you start put yourself out there to be in any kind of business, you have to have some level of maturity, responsibility, and create an image. Yes, your image is what's going to sell. So if you know you have some bad habits, you're going to have to, make a decision and try to get help to clean up yourself so you can be in the game. Because they say badness sell, but there's also that goodness sell, and there's a different class of people out there. People that really buy in the music. You know who spend the music, people? You'll be surprised. People that you don't really see in front of you are the ones that are buying the music. So this is how I'm going to say good night.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, Glembo.
Okay. Bless.
All right.
Lovely, lovely real talk. It's all about Win FM 98.9. We up everybody in the live. So enough respect to Glenbo Hobson. Hey, we up Glasgow. Yeah, man, it was a really great show. Love you, big up. See you guys next week. Always stay tuned to Win FM 98.9. It's Win FM. See you guys next week.